Hello everyone, this is DInfinityX, and once again I'm getting shot at as I start this video. I was out here to get some cobalt, and then found a really close close to the surface iron mine, or iron deposit, so I figured I would get it. I can't tell where I was being shot from, it's one of the small drones. But yeah, start off today's episode with a little bit of mining. Well, I'm almost done with the mining. Oh, terrible. I've hit everything but the robot. That's just bad showing on my part. Or its hitbox is weird. Yeah, this is a very close to the surface deposit, so I figured, why not, since we're out here. And we just have more drones shooting at us. I hate these small ones. Okay, that was just... Where is their hitbox? Was going to stop and get some magnesium, but we've got 60,000 iron and 80,000-ish cobalt, so that is good. Now, funny enough, one of the things we've actually run out of is gravel. Let's not go too fast. I was just about to say, let's not go too fast, and I thought I was going slow enough, but I wasn't. That sucks. Okay, we're going to go a lot slower this time. And I'm off. This is really hard to... Oh, I bumped into it hard. There we go. Yeah, so I was looking and I only have 0.9 or 0.9 gravel, and I have a feeling it's because of all the organics I've been growing. So I need to deal with the gravel, and I have a plan for that, and I also need to figure out why they're stuck in the ceiling. Find ice. That's one of the big goals I have for today, is to find an ice lake and then set up a drilling platform out there. I think what I'm going to do for the first part, finding ice, is just take this drone out. It's got 40 minutes of power. We're going to head in a direction and see if I can't find ice. If not, then I will just tell it to come home. Oh, I've only got 10k range. That could be a problem. I can up the antenna length. I'm just going to run a lot, or use a lot more power. I'm trying to figure out which would be the best way to potentially go. So I'm going to try and climb as high as I can. And I'm thinking, just because of the greenness of these areas, it's going to get a lot more potential for lake this direction versus this direction, which is deserty. But I guess it doesn't matter. Alright, I think I'm at the cutoff for the height that this thing can maintain. I'm really not seeing much other than ice that way. Or not ice, snow that way. So we'll head that way as soon as I up the antenna strength. And do the same thing I always do and just walk into the... walk into the grinder. Alright, so we have 50,000 length. Let's see what we can find. Oh, we've spawned an assert observer, so we're past research bases, it seems. I don't know if that's a good thing. The cult was a bit of annoying as it was. I think I did pick the right direction though, because this is looking a lot less like a desert. Don't see any lakes, but it's a lot less like a desert. I can't tell because of the glare, but is that a lake? Sure looks like one. It's definitely getting a lot bluer the closer I get to it. Oh no, please don't crash. Oh. That's unfortunate. I think I was going to set this up to come home, but that's not an option anymore. Well, at least setting a GPS works. My whole plan was I was going to create a GPS for drone come home outside and then just tell it to come back home, but The lake is 34 kilometers away, so that's good to know at least. Good thing is, I can just print off another one. Or not for some reason. Why can you not? Oh, because that's off. That makes sense. Oh, that was the other thing that happened. The original green repair died just after I finished the last episode to a spider, so we have Peach now, who's pink. The other thing that I started was I am armoring up the outside of this base. Some of them have been working on it. Oh, yeah, these actually have the grids in them. Nice. Just to give it a little bit more protection against it blowing up, since it's already blown up multiple times. Okay, since they're so unreliable, I've decided to add 2 more robots. I've got Toad in white and Goomba in the brown. Hopefully between the 5 of them, they can work some stuff out, because I've got to respawn Bowser now because he's stuck on the ceiling. I don't want to be micromanaging these guys this hard, so yeah, please stop. That's unfortunate. Well, it looks like I did a number on the bumper, so I'm going to have to redesign that. And when I was mining for iron, I also pushed the drills too far forward. Yep, and I did some damage up here. So that's unfortunate. It sounds like Luigi's found something. He sure has. Zombie. Kinda glad I have him around now. I just realized I'm also out of nickels, so that's not ideal at all. These meteor potholes are getting very cumbersome to traverse. I just hit a tree that came out of nowhere. Oh, I didn't even realize I had a raider drop pod spawn on me. That's not great.
Health critical.
My health is not critical. I am dead. It's the opposite of... Well, no. It is... Having lights would help. Please don't shoot the ship. Or shoot the other things around, that's fine. It's actually perfect timing because I had other things spawning, so they're attacking each other instead of me. That worked out better than I thought. I've done it again. Need to stop doing this. I'm honestly surprised I haven't broken the pistons. Okay, we got the nickel sorted, so we've got the metal grids being produced again. I believe we should still, yeah, we still got a ton refining, so we should be good on nickel for a little bit. Got to figure out what I want to do with this truck, though. And I need to make a to-do list because I keep getting distracted. The thing I wanted to do was build a silo into the ground so that I could start work on a rocket, but in order to fuel the rocket, I'll need to build the ice platform, and then that still leaves the fact that this base is only defended by 3 turrets and a drone if it's printed. So what I think I'm going to do is set up a drill rig to go through the top here, and I'm going to build a drone bay up here. So to start, I've dug out this little tunnel because I'm going to run it up here, and I'll run the drills along the top there. I've got this connected into the base here. Ooh, it seems like our batteries are running a bit low. I'm going to have to take care of that real quick. And we've run into a problem with that because we're out of gravel. Fun. I didn't realize gravel was going to be a big factor in this playthrough. And we're being shot at. Where, though? Never mind, I see him. Be helpful if I could aim at all. Way. Got a grinder. 2 with a grinder. Ow. Luigi was doing his job, so that's good. Well, I started building the drill, and then I decided I didn't want to do it, but I still wanted to get some gravel. But it's not leaving the drill. I wonder why. This is green down to here. And this is green. That's green. And that's green. We should be good. Why is the rock not leaving the drill? Oh, I know why. No? That's finished. Ah, I see why. I have forgotten to fix a pipe. At least we have gravel now, so that's good. And we have a reactor again, so that should solve our power problems. If we look at batteries, fully charged in 46 minutes. Alright, we're good on power for now. I think this is a little overkill, also a little lopsided, so I need to fix that. I do have to say, it is so much easier building drilling rigs like this with friends than by myself. Because the first few that I built took me forever. Okay, all drills operational. Time to turn them on. This should give us enough stone and gravel for a while, I hope. Once the refineries are finished processing the cobalt and the nickel, so this could take a while. And it's raining from the ceiling. This isn't exactly what I was imagining when I did this, but it's something. I'm going to have to left-click drill, or right-click drill when I pull them back. I also forgot that the mining ship was still attached. And it was shooting out rock, probably because it decided to store a ton of rock inside the ship. Or inside of the mining rig. Oh yeah, it did. That's... okay, there's just going to be pebbles in the... on the floor. Oh, it's because we're straight up full of stone. I get it. There's stone everywhere. Fun. Yeah, I'm not going to extend it any further because we are just full up on stone. I'm guessing even the drills are full. Oh, I didn't realize I was low. Jetpack fuel. Alright, so I'm going to throw on a few speed modules. No, I'm not, because I don't have any components. To hopefully get through this a little bit quicker. Or I'm going to do one, at least. Because that will hopefully help get through this stone much, much faster. And that should have significantly increased the speed at which these things are processing the stone, so that'll help. It'll also help with the nickel and the cobalt, since we're still trying to chew through that. In fact, I'm going to build another storage container, just to try and... give me all the stuff. Just to try and offset some of this stone. At least it's not immediately full. That's somewhat good. Never mind, it was immediately full. Let's see how long a second one will last. Immediately getting filled with stone. I see why we're not going through stone. It's because it decided it wanted to do the cobalt instead. And I think I'm going to just slap on a bunch of speed modules. I have the resources for it. It's going to make this much faster to deal with than having to wait. We're just going to do that. Well, the cobalt's getting processed a little bit faster, so that's good. Once it gets to the zone, it should speed through it. Unfortunately, we've run out of iron again. No one's surprised since I heavy armored the whole front of the base. Hey, it decided to start processing stone, and it's processing stone super quick, so that's good. I was going to say I could take the mining truck out, but I'm pretty sure it is full up of stone. We'll let the stone process, then I'll go get iron. In hindsight, I probably have almost 4,000 stone I have to process. It's just that we're still waiting on the stupid cobalt and nickel. That's fun. This unknown signal landed almost next to the base. So that should scare me in like 10 minutes when it explodes. Oop. Turret's going off as I injure myself. Could it be food? I don't know. It is pitch black. I can't tell. Not food. Robots. It was a good thing I whacked my head. Oh, not robots. Just people. So I was going to say, it's a good thing I whacked my head on the hangar door right before I left. Really hoping for food. Or to hit this person. Why does that look like it's firing off into the sky? See the lights on the guys. Oh, yeah, maybe they were. Just flying and really hoping these would have been animals this go around. Maybe I won't need to go get iron because we have refined quite a bit of it through the stone. I've still got, I can only imagine how much stone we have left. Still probably at least 2,000. Alright, now that the drills are done, I'm going to... Yep, I'm going to retract them and right-click mine and clear this out so I can start building the drone bay and whatever else we decide to put on top here. Now, unfortunately, this does expose the entire top of my base to indirect fire, so I need to fix that quickly. I called it. The thing exploded and it jump scared me, kind of. Alright, well, work is working out well now that most of them are actually focusing on. I've been learning a lot about these repair bots. They sometimes have trouble, and this might have been my fault because I think I turned off their setting to prefer flying. I don't know how to turn it back on. I'm going to look into that, but they were having trouble reaching like these layer, and they were just getting stuck and all just spinning around right here. So I welded these up manually, and now they seem to be working. They definitely like flat things. If it gets too complex, or if these two were over, or if this block was over this block, they'd be trying to weld this one on top of that one, and they would just get stuck. So I'm slowly learning how to make these guys work efficiently for me. But otherwise, this whole area is armored, and I think I'm going to take a blueprint and put a projector down and just keep the projector always on, so in case it gets blown up again, it can easily be repaired without me having to go through and replace all the blocks. In fact, I'm going to do that right now. But let me tell you, welding up all this stuff, I keep running out of energy. It's annoying. Now, this is something I did in my game I was doing beforehand, and do I really need to... Thought I could... Nope. Now that I'm looking at it, it may have been a mod I had in my last game that let me just keep a projection of the current base. I really like that. I might have to go back and figure out which mod that is. It absolutely was a mod. That's a shame. I thought it was a game. Oh, I did something wrong. I did something wrong. Turn this off, turn this off, turn this off. I hope they didn't build anything. I just realized what I did. Yeah, I'm going to have to figure out what mod that was and re-add it to this, or add it to this mod pack. Okay, I found it. It's called Projector Preview, and it should... I'm going to go into this menu to set it up. Projector base. We're going to on load this. So this is it. It's load this ship in its current state. Nope. As it's built and fixed. Build. Keep projection show only buildable. Oop. As it's built and fixed. Or Projection out of bounds. I'll have to look into this a little bit. Or maybe it's working. Let's test it out. If I go and... Oh yeah, it's working. Okay. So this lets it so that if this base gets destroyed, it will show what was missing. So that is going to help us out tremendously in the future. And it looks like they've gotten a good chunk of this finished. In fact, the ceiling's almost finished. Once I get this finished, I'll be able to build out the drone area, which isn't going to be very large. Each bay is going to be roughly, 4 blocks? Because it's just going to fit one of the little tiny drones I have. Because honestly, outside of large grid ships, this does extremely well. So I'm going to keep this design for now. And it sounds like the refinery is done, but we've got a lot of stuff in the backlog. And for whatever reason, it's not filling the cargo containers. And it looks like it's because of the trucks. So let me just hop in here and hate this chair so much. Hop in here, go to sorter, and turn them all back on. It's going to eject the rocks, and then hopefully the Izzy script will continue working. Or maybe not. Oh, nope, it's looking like it's working. Maybe. I might have to fix some things. Yeah, for some reason, it is considering the drone's small cargo as ores and ingots. That's not accurate. Please stop that. Also, for some reason, this is now not connected to the rest of the ship, even though it should be. Interesting. Alright, well, I guess because this is merged, it's just going to fight with everything, which is fine. I tried to lock it, but it doesn't work for cargo containers. This is almost finished, so that's nice. So I decided to look at the automation update because I've messed with it a little bit. I had completely forgot that the action relay is a thing and that it can, well, I don't have anything set up. It can do things like turn on the combat. And I'm hoping I can get it set up so I can turn on the combat AI of multiple drones at once so they all go in together. So we're going to give that a test. Ooh, I forgot that I turned the thrusters off on this. Should probably fix that issue. I also turned off the batteries. Forgot about that. Alright, I've made a copy of it with the action... What is it called again? I've immediately forgotten. Yeah, the action relay. I am going to test to see if this works. I know it's going to work. I just want to see it in action. And actually, this may be easier than I thought, because all I have to do is set up a button to turn or send a signal from this action relay, and if this is set up how I think it's going to be, every copy of this should have the action relay already set up, and they'll all go to combat mode at the same time. Alright, so assuming I hit this button, if I come over here, this combat AI was off. It is now on. Okay, perfect. That's funny looking at myself from the camera. We are going to park this outside. I need to make another blueprint of it with it set up like this. I also need to remember that I have to add... Oh no, they saved. Interesting. Now I'm curious if this will copy the exact settings over, because that would be really nice. Well, this isn't good. That was definitely interesting. That crashed my entire game. So, well, I had to close out of my game. Okay, it was right after I made the blueprint, but it crashed my game. So that was something. I had to close the game, and then it wouldn't let me back in, so I had to restart my computer. So, yeah, that was fun. So for this time, I'm turning the projector off before I disconnect this, which could be annoying. Interesting. I don't know what's causing this. All right, we're going to try this for a third time. I have turned off the bases projector. I've turned off the projector on the drone itself, so hopefully this works. All right, hopefully this works. Nope. Okay, attempt 4. I'm going to turn off this merge block this time. I have a feeling I'll have to look into the projector preview mod. I may have to move it up. I don't know, but I'm thinking that's what's causing this. All right, there should be no projectors on at all. Nope. What is going on? Okay, after a quick Google search, this is probably what was causing it. So let's try it again. The only downside to... Oh, I need to turn this back on. The only downside to this is it takes so long to reload into the game every time. All right, let's try this again. Oh, it works. Okay. Now, the important thing is... you need to get into here and see if the combat... Oh, it saved the Gatling guns. Thank you. So I've got the action relay to set up both move and combat once I get them into position. I'm going to be looking at myself there again with my little pink welder. So our target is going to be that roach wreckage. Now, this one doesn't have a lot of batteries, so I'm going to set it on the ground for now. And I'm going to get them to follow me over there. Oh, no, I'm not, because last time I tried that, they all blew up. What I'm impressed with is the fact that I got both of these to land just like that. I am definitely going to wait till morning to get these to run, because I would like to see the battle. Now, ideally, what I'm going to have, I created a GPS for drone return, is I'm probably going to build a little grinder pit over here for drones. That way, I'll always have a set of 4 or 5 ready, and then when they come back, I'll just send them into the grinders, recycle them, because the only thing we will lose is the batteries. Or I may just try and... I'll see how it plays out. Trying to build a turret on the top of a mountain in the dark is extremely difficult. I have lost it so many times. I have no idea where it is now. Found it! Yeah, I really should have probably put a light on it first. But that should at least give us a little extra defense. Also, I'm not doing that by hand again. While I'm waiting for the sun to rise, it's getting close, I laid out the drone bay plans. I had stored all the builders because they were just standing and spinning in circles. But this is a general layout, and I think I'm going to go with a different design to this for numerous reasons. And unfortunately, it seems like we have lost Luigi again. I don't have that much money left. I'm hearing gunfire in the distance. My turret up here doing something? Interesting. Alright, it's time to start preparing for the assault. Let me get in the seat. Actually, no, I'm just going to do it from here, because I need to push the button. I'm going to fly each one in to about 2,000 at different angles, and then we'll prepare. Okay, so I'm going to hit this button, jump into one of the camera views. If all else fails, I have my spectator over there. So let's hope this works. Oh, they're moving. Okay. Let's take control of the combat drone. Look at it through the eyes. We're going to try and take this wreck out. So hopefully I can get more stuff spawning because it's been a little boring lately. We'll zoom out a little bit. Hopefully everything has their... Oh, it's so nice. Combined assault. I can't tell what the other ones are doing. But so far everything's distracted, it looks like, at least. Or at least the missile launcher was distracted. Missiles. Oh, close, close. It's taking out the guns, at least. Missiles again. We've got some small personal security turrets. Blew up something. I have no idea. Since this is the only one that's shooting bullets so far, I think it's the only one left, which is very unfortunate, but I was afraid that we weren't going to get any of them back. Oh, there's another. I'm assuming that's autocannon. This little drone's... Oh, there's some hits. Oh. Where are you going? No, 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 no. You don't get to go anywhere. Go take a look at this thing now that we've finally secured it. This was really early on that this thing spawned. I'm hoping there's some goodies over here. Oh, nice. So I'm going to send this home right now. If we go to the move, we need move on task. I want it to go to autopilot, one way. Where is drone return? Add. Away it goes. So it did seem like 4 was... 5 probably would have been better, but at least 4 got the job done. Because I know there was at least one autocannon turret, and then the missile turret, and a few other turrets. So at least we were able to take it out. And here comes the little combat drone heading home right now. Hopefully it doesn't crash into the base. Don't know why I have targeting on a random thing. I don't even know what this is. It looks like just the shell of something. Or, oh, some of the drones were still alive. I'm guessing they just lost the antenna. There I go. Interesting. Or it decided to take on something else. I'm not sure. Regardless, I'm going to send it home. Yeah, for some reason, there's another... The drones went that way. Interesting. I have a bad feeling the... Hold on. Yeah, I think the drones crashed into my base. I might have messed up there. Well, one of them returned. Don't know what happened to the other one. Don't see any obvious damage. Interesting. Ah, I see this one lost its antenna. And a few other things. Wonder where the other one went. I probably should have set the speed limit way slower. They might have crashed into each other. I'm not sure, because it's also just not here. For a second, I thought that little rock right there, I can't point to it, but the one right next to that was a cow. It's not even a rock, it's a bush. I thought it was a cow. I was getting excited. I haven't seen animals in quite a while. Now, I'm really hoping they got every single turret on here, because I'm about to strip all the valuable stuff off of this. Oh, you know, I couldn't tell from the distance, but it's a large grid. And it is, a little beat up now. Ooh, it's got a lot of goodies. I'm glad I didn't keep grinding this down, because I was like, what would this door lead to? It's a bathroom. It's a bathroom. Is this all connected? No. Maybe. Just realized I'm out of hydrogen. Alright, well, I've captured it. Now I'm just trying to loot as much as I can. That'll fit inside the semi over here. Well, it said I captured it, and then it's not giving me access to some of these containers, and I need a display so that I can build that one. And it's got a nuclear reactor, so hopefully this has some fuel in it. 12. Better than nothing. Alright, well, I think I got most of the valuable stuff off of this, as far as I can tell. Other than actually scrapping it down, which I'm not going to do by hand. I head home. Now, I'm likely going to just go through and clean up all the bases that are still floating around in hopes of spawning some new ones. But yeah, this has been a fun little test of the drones. Seems to be a drone on the driveway here. I'm guessing that was one of the ones that was freshly printed that only had about 20 minutes, which is unfortunate. That's okay. And with that, it looks like it took even more damage. Anyway, and with that, I think that's going to do it for this episode. I got a lot more done than I thought I was going to. So thank you very much for watching, and hopefully you have a good rest of your day.